They still ask me till this day, what's parkour?
Alright, so I'm Asa, Coach Asa, a lot of people call me here. I'm the manager and head coach here, and I just manage equipment here, making sure it's safe for the environment. I was probably 7, and I was just like, I don't know what it was, but I was like, seriously thought being a ninja was like a profession. And so I was like, because my father used to always watch like kung fu movies and stuff, and so I wanted to be on TV.
My name is Joshua Williams. Don't really have a role here at the gym. I'm just an athlete who decided to come for an open gym. And outside of here, I work for a traveling stunt show. One day, going through my teenage phase of looking for a sport to stick to, I tried almost everything between rollerblading and high school sports, and it didn't really stick, so a friend of mine showed me a simple Kong vault, which is a two-handed skill over something as small as that, on YouTube, and after that I kind of got hooked, and I've been doing it for 11 years.
Usually it's Ninja Warrior, they go straight to Ninja Warrior. Some of us don't like that, some of us do, it just kind of depends, because we like to kind of separate ourselves from there. As far as like, I would think most of the parkour community would believe that Ninja Warrior came from parkour in a way, so we just like to be our own thing. We're not Ninja Warrior, we're parkour. So for you to just be like, can you do a backflip, and that impress you more than this other thing, that's where the irritation comes from. It's just a lack of knowledge or respect for what it actually is, and that's where the irritation comes from, not necessarily like, yeah.
I used to get very scared, but with practice comes fearlessness, right, I guess. So there are times where, I don't know if you guys saw earlier, I'll take a few seconds to kind of compose myself and not rush into my skills, because rushing into it is what causes the people to get hurt. So I try to take my time and make sure I know exactly what I'm about to do before just jumping into something. I would take as many hours as I could and just Mickey Mouse a whole bunch of mats together and make obstacles for myself, jumping into the foam pit countless times and just trying to overcome that. And then I would start throwing mats into my landing space and try to figure out how to make it a hard landing so I can do it on hard ground one day and just overcome it.
Once you get over that fear and you've done it, there's this feeling, there's not another feeling like it. You know, you've prepared for this thing, you've practiced probably 100 times, hopefully 100 times before you've tried the actual thing. And then once you get it, it's kind of like, getting your first job out of college or whatever,
I feel like in every region there is a champion, but the way parkour is built, we don't strive to be better than each other, we strive to be better than ourselves. It's always a friendly competition. We might have somebody who sets a standard, but we never try to fight against them. We always want to work with them, and because we all have our different styles, so it's kind of hard to put a level towards everything.
Everyone's there to help you, so like you can't get something done, or somebody will be there to help teach you that, or you're afraid to do this, somebody's going to be behind you pushing you to do that, and so I think that aside from a lot of the other sports, I think that kind of separates it. Just everybody together is there for you as an athlete versus competing against one another. It's very family-like. So snowboarding, you trust your board. It's pretty much on you. It's your board in the snow. Tennis, it's you and your racket. Parkour, it's you. Like, there's nothing else between you and you. So it's a complete trust and growth of yourself through the process, and it's such a connection you get with yourself as you get better. And I don't think any other sport compares to that feeling, that connection you get with yourself. One word, parkour. Yeah, it's simply freedom. It's freedom. Yeah.